Here we've got a hand crank generator, which is just a little DC motor hooked up to a hand crank. Notice I've got these two hand crank generators connected to each other. And just to show you this, that if I turn the hand crank on this generator, it turns that mechanical energy from my hand into electrical energy, which this motor turns electrical energy into mechanical energy. And so the motor can act as a motor, of course, but it can also act as a generator. If I swap to the other one, I can do the same thing. Turning one hand crank turns this hand crank into a generator, and the other hand crank acts as a motor. As we saw with our speaker lab, we built a speaker just by coiling up some wire. And if we connect this wire to any audio input, it will turn this into a motor that pushes and pulls against a magnet. We used a magnet that's just attached to a board just to keep track of it easier. And that turned it into a speaker, which is basically just a motor. Just like motors can be used as generators, the same thing's true with speakers. This is just a simple door speaker from a truck. I've connected it to our same adapters that we used on our speaker lab, where we could plug this in and use it as a speaker. But we can also plug it in, this is the input jack for this little amplifier. And we can also plug it in and use it as a microphone. So now we can hear sounds picked up by the microphone, like my voice right here. So it works just like a microphone. So speakers can act as microphones, and microphones can act as speakers, just like motors, which is what a speaker is, can act like generators, which is really what a microphone is. Thanks for watching.